guys, in today's video we'll be seeing how to assemble a computer. You get a lot of videos on YouTube regarding this topic actually, but I'm just giving you an insight from my perspective. I have been building PCs from past 8 years actually, and from my very first PC I have been building it. And yeah, in today's video we are going to see AMD based build. There's a very old motherboard like LGA 754 socket, I guess. Yeah, it's a 754 socket, a very old India 1 based configuration system. So yeah, the way you assemble the computer remains the same. So I'm using this board and a very old AMD Sempron processor clocked at 1.6 gigahertz and is built on 19 nanometer technology. Yeah, see, it's 19 nanometer. And look at Skylake with 14 nanometers technology. It's a very old processor. But all the AMD sockets have been based on a similar configuration. I mean, the processors come with the pins, and the motherboard provides a slot where you can drop those pins in place. So even the latest my AMD motherboard will be working in the same configuration. I mean, the same way. So this video will be definitely helpful to everyone, like even to the brand new build, or maybe a Zen build which will be coming later this year. Okay, so let's just go and see. This is a processor. Whatever I have is a very old AMD Sempron processor. And yeah, the main point you have to remember is this arrow here. Let's see. This arrow, this can be used to align the processor to the socket here. Even in my socket, there is a arrowhead over here. You can maybe you can see this. Yeah, there's arrowhead over here. Okay, let's just start placing a processor onto the motherboard. Yeah, we have to place it based on this arrow mark over here. So yeah, see, we have aligned our arrow mark onto the motherboard, and we are just gonna place the processor on the right place. Yeah, see that sound, and just lock your processor by pulling this lever down. Yeah, place the processor in place, and you can actually, it's intact, very intact. And you're supposed to place the heatsink on top of this processor. That again depends on the type of socket you have. So since this is a very old socket, and the latest sockets come with the different types of coolers, I'm not going to cover that topic actually here because it's of no use, because I'll be explaining you something which you're not going to use in the current cooling mechanism. And this is RAM. The placing of RAM still remains the same. Just see this notch over here and check the same notch on your motherboard RAM slot, align it perfectly and just drop it in, and just press both the sides of the RAM properly until this pin clicks over here and here. So yeah, both the RAM pins have been locked. This is how you have to place your RAM onto your motherboard. Since this is a very old computer, this still has a south and north bridge, all those. This is a north bridge controller, this is a south bridge controller, and so on. I'm not going to explain more in detail because it's of no use, because this technology is not currently being used. Yeah, that's it basically. And yeah, I'll just show you where to connect the front side panels, like the USB, the hard drive disks, lights, all those things. It depends again on your motherboard, but I'll just give you what kind of pins you need to connect it to. Just maybe take a look. See, these are the type of pins you're supposed to connect, these connectors from your CPU case. I think these pins are visible, and there's more details regarding these pins will be provided by your motherboard manufacturer in the manual. So I recommend you to go to those pin configurations so that you'll be connecting the right pins to the right connector. Yeah, this is a 12-volt power supply. Every motherboard, even current motherboards, have these. This is a 12-volt. This is a 12-volt connector where you have to connect the power from your SMPS or PSU into this motherboard. Also, you'll have this 5-volt connector for your processor. This will remain the same for Intel and AMD based builds. So still, yeah, you have to take the power supply from your SMPS or PSU and connect it over here. And the way you place the processor onto an Intel based chipset will be slightly differing because it doesn't have these pins from your processor. Instead, they have contacts. You just need to drop it in the place and just lock it in. Maybe it's more secure because the probability of breaking your pin in an AMD processor is more when compared to that of an Intel counterpart. So yeah, basically that's it. Yeah, and depending on the cooler, you have to use the fans, like the 3-pin fan controller. It's a pulse with PWM control based cooling system, because this, based on the temperature, the speed of the fan RPM will be increased from and controlled by the controller. So that's pretty much it, I think. And these are the SATA connectors. Yeah, I'm not explaining the IDE because these are no longer being used, the IDE connectors. There's a SATA connector there, and you can just power plug in your hard drives, DVD writers, all those onto your board. I think that's pretty much it, how to place the processor and the RAM. Those are the main parts, and the screwing in is just like normal. There's nothing special in it. Let's just screw it in instead. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope this was useful to you.